have no idea where to start this video. I guess I'll start by saying I'm flying back to Chicago tomorrow morning. And I bought a round trip ticket. So, I have an event on June 23rd. I am attending the Dolby Theater Kyle Cease event that Lisa gave me tickets to, and using this time as I thought I was gonna find some place to stay on Monday. Yesterday, I guess. I don't know what today's Tuesday, I think. Yeah, wow. And it didn't happen, and I went through some major shifts in the past couple days. About I think, was it Saturday or Sunday night, I kind of understood that the next thing that I needed to do was to just completely surrender to the situation, my money situation, and I went to bed with this feeling of like, there were so many yeah buts, and there were so many I want to support myself, and the only way that I can see doing that is getting a job, but I can't live here. I don't know if I'm going to live here. I mean, there was so many things that were stopping me from kind of going for the obvious thing, which is, finding a job or somewhere to work. So to bring in money, and there was a layer of, I would call, BS covering up my reasons, and my real reasons was I thought that it was below me. I thought that it was below me to, just do an average jobs in some food service. And when I kind of realized that and understood that that's what I need to do, and that, making an action and saying, okay, this is my situation, like I have to do anything I can to help myself. And I woke up Monday morning yesterday, and I was really feeling sad, but also when I meditated, I just kind of completely let go of all of my beliefs, all of my opinions, all of my I just let go, and I just felt this new kind of like, okay, like I give up, not really. I give this, whatever it was I was trying to defend, like I need to do whatever I can. And I went job searching. I went around. I filled out applications online, Starbucks, and I went to the grocery store. I didn't care. I called McDonald's. They weren't even fucking hiring. Like, McDonald's is like, sorry, we're booked. Like, and the whole day I was just finally surrendering to the situation. And oddly enough, no one, the one place I was like, I'll go to Starbucks because I have good benefits or whatever. And I just talked about not getting a job at Starbucks specifically in other videos. So it was just kind of like this really big shift of humility that kind of came over me. And I was like, I don't care what I said before. Like, I'm willing to do anything at this point. And manager said, well, we don't look, it was Monday afternoon by the time I was there. She said, we don't look at applications until each Monday, so I probably won't look at it until next week. And I'm like, I can't wait that long. And then that night, I realized after talking to a friend that, now you kind of know you're surrendering. Now you got to figure out why, not just the how. Figure out, let's say if you had all the options, like what is your really big desire, not a desire from a want, or like I want $1 million, or I want a house, or I want to do something, or like something that comes from a much deeper place. And I started writing out, I want to be able to give of myself, and not thinking about when I'm going out and looking for what can I get, like writing, what do I want to give, like what is special about this expression of the universe, which is me, that is trying to give itself to the world, and how am I stopping it? I thought, well, and I started making a list, and I wrote a whole page, or half a page of that, and then I just kind of said, and then I wrote this kind of, my deep desire of, regardless of all the materialistic things, and not about, oh, I want to be a rugby player, or I want to write a book. It wasn't any of those kind of things. It was like just a deeper, what fulfills me? How can I, give of myself? And I wrote it all out, and when I wrote, and when I read it aloud, it was like, whoa, like I got chills, and I went to bed. And I woke up this morning, and I read it aloud again, and right towards the end of me reading it aloud, I got a text message saying that I have $7,000 in my account, because the Israeli pension money that I had been trying to pull out, that's been sitting there for 6 months, just so happened to arrive. And I was just like, perfect timing. That was this morning. And I went to the library and wrote another chapter or two, and kind of figured out, like, now what? Now there's a new problem. As I started to stress a little bit, like, what do I do? Like, what do I really want to do? I just wrote something down. It wasn't like, doing what I mean, what do I want to do? I don't mean like, I'm not doing a good job of explaining myself right now, but I had to look back at it, because I didn't have any option before, and now I have tons of options. And I realized that it's time for me to leave Lisa's house specifically. And if I go now, then I know I have to come back because of this event. I know that I want to come back because of this event. And it just felt right to me. And when I went to go buy a ticket, I was like, I'll give myself, a day. I'll fly on next Monday. And then some things kind of happened here around the house that made it uncomfortable, for me to stay longer. And then I started thinking, okay, should I leave like tomorrow? So I looked at flights, and they were cheaper to leave like tomorrow. If I would have left or later, it would have been like $700 or something, and now it's like $360. So yeah, this has been crazy. Gonna go back home, spend some time with the family, sell, my stuff. I haven't been home since the last Kyle Cease event, and I've had the same duffel bag, and I've worn the same clothes that I brought for that like 4-day weekend I've been for the past month. So I might bring a few more things to wear. Wow, life is so crazy, crazy, crazy.